talking about how you can stay Catholic and follow Jesus. Consider the case of a 15-year-old Catholic girl who listens to a preacher, becomes convicted of her sin, cries out to Jesus in trust and surrender, and is born again. Over the next weeks, the transformation of her life is evident. She throws away her marijuana, stops gossiping, breaks up with her Catholic boyfriend, and begins attending a Bible-believing church and a midweek Bible study. Her peer group shifts from girls who love the world and are always talking about their latest hookups to the girls in her Bible study. Her Catholic parents are perplexed, but they're pleased with her new respectful demeanor and improving grades at school. They don't mind her attending the Bible-believing church or even getting baptized, but they have asked their daughter to keep identifying as Catholic until she turns 18 and keep attending the family's annual trip to the local Catholic church once a year for the midnight service on Christmas Eve. She needs to attend, but she does not need to participate. After discussion, the parents grudgingly grant permission for their daughter to call herself a born-again Catholic, and they grant permission for her to share her new life and faith in Jesus with anyone she chooses. Those who preach the lie that remaining Catholic is completely incompatible with following Jesus, they might be tempted to advise this young lady to dishonor her parents, insisting that if she were really born again, she would reject calling herself any kind of Catholic, and she would reject attending a Catholic church even once a year. But the Bible tells us to honor our father and our mother and to live at peace with all men as far as it depends on us. Next, consider the case of a Catholic mother of 5 who listens to a street preacher, becomes convicted of her sin, cries out to Jesus in trust and surrender, and is born again. Over the next months, the transformation is evident in her life. Her sin of gluttony is broken. She gets her weight into a healthy range. She's much more appealing and attractive to her Catholic husband. She begins to exemplify the characteristics of the Proverbs 31 woman. With the encouragement of the women in her Bible study, she begins to submit to her husband to win him over without words by the purity and the reverence in her life. Her husband is also pleased that she is no longer withholding sex from him, but is a loving and conscientious wife and fulfilling her marital duties as described in 1 Corinthians chapter 7.